What is Globetrotters Day today? And I'm warning you right away that the promo is not what we thought it was. Of course it's not, because that just wouldn't sell packs, would it? But of course, we'll get into all of that. The full team has been leaked, though. We'll go and take a look at it. There's Player of the Month Salah coming out today. There's an end of an era leak. We've got pack leaks. We've got the dumbest community on the planet. That's FC25 players. The report that came out that said that eafc players had the lowest IQ. Truer words have never been spoken, and we'll talk about that. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. There will be a link in the description. They are the cheapest and safest option. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. But I'm on the pack screen here because the pack save begins. It's already starting. If you're new around here for the full team of the year, we'll be opening 1,000 packs probably for a 24-hour stream. And thank you all for joining. We're like 8 subs off 18K or something like that. And I begin with content today, but I mean, we got the Winter Champions here, a couple of Winter Champions cards, and that was it. And it's not very exciting right now. Some are actually wondering if Evos are busted again because we're not seeing any of them. I think that they just aren't releasing them right now. This is the least amount we've had probably since the start of the game, honestly, but I just think they're not releasing them for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. We'll know today if they're actually busted or not, because Friday is always a day for Evos, so we'll see. But very strange we've not gotten those Flash Evos again. Like, those Flash Evos were such a hit, and they're just like, actually, yeah, what if we don't do them anymore, or don't do them again? I don't get that part, but okay, we'll see what happens today. Could be some good Evos today. And obviously a lot of XP released today as well. And what do you guys think of the new way to earn XP? You know, you got the World Tour Argentina objective that refreshes every single week. The One Nation objective now. There's less total objectives because they give you more XP, but they take longer to complete. So which one do you like more? And also, guess what's back, guys? The bug is back again. Seasonal objectives, weekly seasonal objectives here. Bugged completely. The manager objectives, bugged completely. My player objectives, also bugged completely. So that's W fix for us. Okay, let's get on to the leaks now. And I was very excited for this promo, and most of the sentiment in the comment section was agreeing, saying like, yeah, a minor league promo is really cool. I like that idea. And I thought that was continuing with a Ronaldo card leaked. It's like, okay, Ronaldo in the team, sure. This is his official card, by the way. Power shot plus, 85 pace, 87 dribbling. It's not too insane, but it's Ronaldo in the promo. You know, it's pretty cool. Then the next player was Mo Salah. Mo Salah's in the team. And I was like, is that a mistake? Because he's getting a Player of the Month card. So why would he be getting a Globetrotters too? It's not a mistake. We have his official Player of the Month card here, which looks like this. And we also have his official Globetrotters card. So he's going to have 2 cards, one SBC, one in packs. Don't even try and ask why. The only answer as to why is just he's a pack seller, and that's it. They planned this a couple weeks ago before they knew he won Player of the Month. They're just like, fuck it, keep it. I don't know. They're just like, I'll go with it. And then the next one was Savinho. So it was supposed to be a minor league promo, and there are more minor league cards in this promo that we'll go and talk about when we see the full team here. But why Salah and Savinho in this team? They couldn't help themselves, but they had to add pack sellers. You already have Ronaldo in the team. You could have Messi in the team too, because they're both in technically minor leagues. You don't need to add in Savinho. And also Martin Odegaard. So I was thinking to myself, like, okay, maybe it's nations, right? Like, you got Norway, not as popular, maybe. Egypt, not as popular. But then Savinho's Brazil. So it's like, okay, well, that must not be it either. And here's the full Globetrotters team. Let's zoom in a little bit further here. These stats are just predicted. They are not official, but Salah and Odegaard are the headline players, all right? We got Ronaldo. We have Sam Kerr in the team there. But Ousmane Dembele, guys, what the fuck are we doing? I mean, why? Why can't we just have one promo team that is kind of unique with not these types of players in it? I know I'm sounding like a whiny little bitch right now, but it's like EA just don't know what they even want. They can't help themselves, right? We add Lucas Podolski. Podolski's in here. That's awesome. I'm so happy to see Podolski. Happy to see Oscar in the promo team. Happy to see Suarez, Carrasco, some minor league players. Is awesome. But like Estupinian, Douglas Luiz. I'm a Juventus fan. Why is Douglas Luiz in this promo? So it must not be just a minor league type promo. I don't know if that info was wrong or what, but the uniqueness is just not here anymore, guys. In this promo, the uniqueness is not here. They have extra chemistry, which is cool. But if you were looking for something that is different, you're probably not going to find it here, unfortunately. Didn't mention Delict and Jolinton in there as well. Like, the promo still could be good. I don't want to shit on it before it comes out, but like the originality is not there anymore, and it's like, come on, man. Then we got this news. That's Nani is going to get an end of an era card. Not his official stats here, but it's confirmed that he'll be an SBC coming soon. We talked about this when he retired. It's that pretty much everybody without fail does get an end of an era eventually. Nani is no exception, so that's pretty cool. And of course, if you guys missed yesterday's video, Riyad Mahrez is going to be an SBC as well. Marmoush Marmouche is just not out yet. I don't know why. The schedule says he was supposed to come out today, and the schedule has not been wrong once yet, so it must have been delayed for some reason. So you might see him today too with Salah. And now before we move on to the packs, I mean, there was this tweet that went kind of viral today. It had like over 1.5 million views, I think. This is a Brazil icon pull theory. Worked 3 times. R9 and clip. Worth a shot if you're doing it. Buy a Brazilian bronze card off market. Send to club. Open your icon upgrade pack. No, this is not April Fool's. It worked 3 times for this guy, apparently. And then also, all Brazilian cards went up to 2K because people thought this was legit. Funnily enough, this might shock you. It was not correct. This did not affect anything at all, and Brazilian cards went to 2,000 coins because of some bullshit tweet on the timeline. So yeah, that was a real actual story of today. I will say, with how broken this game is, like, I can't necessarily blame some people for believing that it could be true, but let's be honest here. There was 0 chance this ever could have been true. Now we got more pack leaks, which honestly, most of these, I can't tell if they're store packs or not, so I kind of want to talk about them because once again here, we have numero players, but for one, a crazy pack. An 89x5 winter wildcard / numero FUT players, which is a crazy pack, but these ones here, like season 2 and 3 review packs, are those going to be in the store? Maybe, I don't know. And Globetrotters passport pack is a Globetrotters player. So I want to show you this because what are the numero FUT cards? We don't know what those are yet. And also an 89x5 is pretty insane. And also, guys, guess who took home the best sports game of the year according to the Game Awards? Now, the competition there, not great, I must say. F1, EA Sports FC, NBA 2K25, Topspin 2K25, and WWE 2K24. Yes, indeed, it was FC25 taking home the best sports / racing game at the Game Awards. So congratulations, EA. Congratulations. What was the criteria here? Why was it selected? I don't give a shit. You shouldn't either. Awards are fucking pointless. And I guess you guys let me know if you've played many of these games here. Is FC25 the best? Maybe it is, for all I know, out of these games. I don't know. And now that UFL has been out for a little while now, there's been a lot of chatter and discussion about, is UFL very good? Is it close to FC25? Is it better than FC25, you know? And the Pentas had a tweet today that created a lot of discussion. Might be an unpopular opinion right now, but UFL isn't it. I know it's free, it's new, it has potential, but it's worlds away from FC25 in almost every area possible. I'll persevere with it. I'll play it with dedication for a few weeks, but yeah, first impressions are not great from me. Top reply is, do you think FC25 has better gameplay? Nep says it's not even questionable. Chewboy says better launch than I expected, but respectfully, it's at FIFA 14/15's level, which is kind of ironic because don't we all wish we had FIFA 14/15 gameplay right now? I guess a couple things with this. My first thought is that, like, if you don't like UFL, you don't have to play it. I mean, that's obviously the case for any game, right? Of course, you don't like it, then you don't play it. The second thing is I think that it is just going to be impossible for a football game to come out and have it like rival FC25 immediately and make it almost better. Think about the amount of resources that EA have had for decades now, and they have to beat that year one. Like, that is almost not, it's not possible almost. So this is always going to be a problem with almost any football game that launches at any point. It is gonna take time for it to like genuinely be an objectively better game than FIFA, and it might not ever reach that point, right? It might never even come close to that point, you could say. But the thing is, off launch, there was no way it was gonna be just straight up better than FC25 in every possible facet. It was just not going to happen. For me, it's like, does UFL show potential? Can it grow into something that's really, really good? To me, I think it can. Now, of course, there's problems with it, and if it ends up not being good, it ends up not being good. I mean, it's simple as that. But we want it to be good. Stop rooting for its downfall. And I don't think Nep is doing that here, but if we root for UFL's downfall, then what the fuck have we been doing criticizing FC for the last 5 years? We've been doing nothing other than just jerking ourselves off. So unfortunately, in a day and age where patience is hard to come by, we're gonna have to be patient if we want competition. We're just gonna have to be. And it's okay if you don't think it's good. Like, it's totally fine. You just gotta play what you think is fun. But more competition just is better for you. Even if you hate UFL, more competition is better for you. And what is our random FUT agents tweet of the day? Well, it's Marcus Thuram can be used in one of the next evolutions, apparently. So if you haven't evoed Thuram yet, just be aware you can use him in one of the next evos, I guess. And that's all we got. So hey, what do we make of any of this now that we've seen the promo team? We know Salah's coming out. What do we do with the market right now? I mean, honestly, nothing. To me, I doubt the market does much of anything move drastically either way here over this weekend. I don't even think we're gonna see a massive, like, like sell before winter wildcard until we see leaks for it. I think that, yeah, I wouldn't probably want to hold on to cards going into next weekend. So if that means you should sell maybe peak weekend lead demand this weekend, then that works for me. Or if you want to hold on all the way till like rivals demand on Wednesday, you guys can do that. But seeing this promo team now, I actually think it would have had more hype if we had like a ton of off league cards, but seeing it's like the same shit again, and there's not really much to it unless we see some crazy content coming with it. And we don't know what numero FUT is, I guess, so that could be something, but I don't see how we see a giant crash right now unless we see winter wildcard leaks that are crazy already, which I doubt we see. So I don't think it's going to go up. I don't think it's going to go down, really. I think you're kind of in like a limbo stage at the moment. It could high-rated fodder start to move because of a Sala SBC. Definitely could. I would say that right now, the only issue is I would bet a lot of money that Sala is overpriced. I would bet a lot of money that Sala is overpriced. People will start to get those swap packs soon, though, which might make people more inclined to do Mo Sala, which then actually in turn makes fodder more expensive, but I actually wouldn't expect it to do much. Honestly, the whole market right now, I'm not expecting much of anything to happen, honestly. Okay, let's read your comments now. Most of you did say yesterday that, yeah, Rivals matchmaking not seeming to be making much sense. So I think, yeah, it probably is broken right now, honestly. Some of you were saying I'm facing harder players, and some of you were saying I'm facing much lower players. Like I'm facing Div 8 players in Div 3 or something like that. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's really any way to know for sure. I mean, we know, but like know actually for sure if EA don't admit it, and if they might just not admit it. So Scotty says, where is Radioactive? I don't think it's coming out. I actually don't think it's coming this year. Abacus Frost says you should make those documentary type vids like the DDA one, the JF Cucks Craven. Okay, who started this shit? Okay, who started the JF Cucks? All right. And yeah, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make another documentary type vid very soon. I'm going to probably make a poll on my channel of like what one you guys would like to see, and then I'll post that, and then I'll tell you guys in like the daily video and have you guys vote on which one I should make. Because honestly, those videos take so much time to make. Like I legit went through and read the entire patent that was like 400 pages. I went and read it was like reading a book, a chapter book. I went and read through. And that's not some like woe is me thing. I think that you need to do that if you're gonna make a documentary type video on a subject. But the point is, like, I do all that work, and oftentimes they won't even get as many views as my daily videos do. And not that everything has to do with views at all. It's just that I put so much time into those videos, editing them and researching them, and then they don't do like crazily well at all. And I'm just like, well, why didn't I just do a daily video or an extra video, a tutorial of some kind, and then done that with my time and been more efficient, right? But you can't always look at things that way, right? But the top upvoted comment yesterday was Adrac saying EA always listens to the pros and not the casuals. The casuals leave and you're left with a tiny player base of pros having a circle jerk of a game. It's the same with most games. The game changes to the whim of the best players, and thus all the casuals leave, and then the pros wonder why their game died. And I think that I agree with this, but also at the same time, like, the pros also hate the game and they don't listen to them either right now. So I think what happened is that they're giving the better players better rewards this year, and then kind of like fucking over the casuals by not giving them as good of rewards, right? And I think that system in theory is just fine if you have other ways for the casuals to make up for the lack of rewards and gameplay. Make up for it in the menus, which you can't do this year, and usually you can in FIFA, or you used to be able to until FUT Economist ruined our lives. So I think it's not even the pros' fault or like the better players' fault here. I think that EA just decided to go with that this game, and I think what's ended up happening so far is they're going back on every change they've made this year. So they're like, oh yeah, oops, this didn't work. Let's try something else. And many of you in the comments did say the dribbling does seem to be a bit better and more responsive. I'm excited to hop on today and see if that is true, because I think dribbling should be a little bit better this year. But yeah, I think that is it. Thank you all for being here, and have a great, wonderful weekend. I love you all. See you soon. Peace.